Hi there, it's Mark, and I am here at home. It's actually been a little while since I've done my reading from the Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda from here in my apartment. And this is nearing the end here of this 365-day video project that started on December 21st, reading them all through. And every now and again, my cat Tuna gets to be part of these, and here she comes. Hi there. So this is for December 17th, and the topic is do everything as an instrument in the hands of God. Yeah. This is a question and answer format. Question: what is the best way of disciplining oneself to complete a task? This is good. Swami Satchidananda says, know that it is God's task. God wants you to do that, so He is giving you the interest, the capacity, and the knowledge to do it. If you think of yourself as an instrument in the hands of God, you will always succeed in whatever you do. You will always do a better job. But if you project your ego and say, I am doing it, then you get into problems. That means you want people to pat you on the shoulder and say, ah, you did it very well. And if they don't, you won't do it the next time. Instead, do everything as an instrument in the hands of God. Well, immediately I'm thinking about this video project. And I mean, in a lot of ways, it does feel like it's in the hands of some other power. Like I had this thought to do it. Was it even my thought? Maybe it was some thought that came through me through a higher source. And I certainly have been challenged through this project, but I've been able to pretty much maintain it. I've made a video for every day of the year. Sometimes I didn't make it on the exact day, or sometimes I didn't post it, but it's been made. And I will give credit to some higher authority that helped guide me to just say, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because I certainly haven't felt always motivated to get these done. But somewhere in there, maybe my ego was getting involved, and it was me thinking I am having to do this, and that became heavy in my mind. Can it really be something we can do where we can say, know that it's God's task, and it's God, I'm being given the capacity, the interest, and knowledge to do it? Yeah. Will it make it feel lighter and easier? That's a tough one. I want to say, of course it will, but I can see in a project like this and in, certain things that I am still needing to finish and work on, it just feels kind of heavy. But is it maybe because my ego is thinking it has to, maybe my ego thinks it's completely responsible for getting everything all completed and done, and I'm being a little willful about just trusting and allowing the flow of the experience to just happen naturally. Maybe I'm trying to force things to happen in a certain way instead of recognizing there's a natural flow. And I guess the thing I'll think about, what if I can't feel the flow, or what if I miss the flow? It's flowing, but I'm over here and the flow is happening over there. Then I guess that's God's will. It can be, I think, misinterpreted if we think that we are off of the path of aligning with God or higher power, because as other readings have been, all of this is God's will. And if it's going a little contrary to what you think, then there must be a teaching in there. There must be a lesson to help to wake us up. And if it feels painful, then we'll do something about it. And it's that impulse to, look at something with our full attention and try to do something about it. If we don't do something about it, then there's even further consequences. And that may continue to be what needs to happen for us to finally hit a wall and wake up and say, enough is enough. Okay, I'm going to do this thing. And I know that's something that's happened for me. It's taken many lessons like that in certain areas of my life, and I still feel like I have some that I'm struggling with. And even this project, I thought I would turn into this other thing where by the end it would be this easeful thing, and I'd be sharing these videos and I'd have them all done a day in advance, and I'd have all these interesting people doing them with me, but it turned out really not to work out that way. And and it's not what I expected. But I'm also fascinated that it just was able to maintain, and that it doesn't feel like it took a toll on me in a way. I have only a few videos left, and it's like, wow, it's already come to an end. I knew it would be like that. Time would kind of fly by and things would shift and things would change. And it may just not be the things I thought would shift and change. And I think that's, probably an important distinction. And, when it says do everything as an instrument in the hands of God, if we think we know what the outcome is supposed to be, we know how it's supposed to work out, if we think it's all very linear and we know what's going to happen in the end, that could be where we get frustrated, and our attachment to that thing could cause that disruption in the mind. But if we're able just to flow with it, and whatever happens is what happens, that to me feels a little more possibly aligned with a higher power, with God. And because there's so much mystery in life, and if we're trying to figure it all out and think we can figure it all out, that's when I feel like that's our ego. If we're open to the surprise, the unknown, moving from unreal to real, or from real to unreal, lead us from real to unreal. How does that go? Uh-oh, I'm spacing out. Lead us from darkness to the light. Well, I'm trying to remember a prayer, and I'm getting a little. I'm going to know it as soon as I stop the recording. Yeah. Oh well. That's it then. I guess that's how it's supposed to end, because it's over. Bye-bye. See you next time.